Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Corner Pressure. This is Scared. I have with me Maca and Thriles. I apologize for the delay in returning to the CP as I've moved. I moved to Sydney. If you didn't already know, so I'm now without Maca and Thriles in person. Like we can't actually talk in person. So this is the first time I've seen their faces in like a solid, not enough time to tell you the truth. But it is what it is, and we're going with it. So Maca, how have you been? I've heard that you have been on your deathbed. Hey, how you doing?
Yes. Yeah, great. I had pneumonia, which was awesome. So just been basically in bed for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Sounds amazing.
You know, coughing my lungs up, coughing up some blood.
Maybe not so
taking
amazing.
3 types of antibiotics. You know, all that good sort of stuff. So you know, not so much melee practice from me. And I haven't been to a melee event in over a month because I can't
Really?
go because
you're
I've been
dying.
too sick.
You're coughing up blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm getting better now. The blood has stopped coming out of me. So
Good.
that's
I think blood's supposed
progress.
to
We'll
stay
call that
inside you.
progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm missing the melee events, but been doing some practice at home. And yeah, I'm getting better. It
That's good.
was
The road to recovery.
nearly went to hospital, but not quite.
Not quite. What would have made you go into hospital? You were already coughing up blood. Like, what's the next step? Is it like when you faint?
Oh, it's just I had pneumonia that wasn't responsive to the first course of antibiotics, so then I had to have different types of antibiotics. So if it didn't respond to those ones, then I probably would have had to go to hospital. But luckily it did. I actually had Hadzi from the Gold Coast scene text me
really?
and just ask me how I was going, and then I had a few phone calls with him and he's given me advice and stuff. So it's sick to have some doctors in the melee community. I haven't
handy.
seen the guy in like
Dude.
6 months to a year.
Yeah.
But he's fully helping me out. It was great.
That's sick. That's really cool.
He hasn't gone to events or anything.
No,
either
but he's
for
still looking out.
ages.
He's still looking out for Maca.
Yeah,
He's still looking
what
out
a
for
guy.
Mac Dad.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a guy.
So
I bet
that was
you
great.
Logan.
And my own personal doctor.
Oh well, I was about to cut Maca off, but your personal doctor, what?
No, that's fine. Go on.
What-
How
what
you
going
been,
on?
Logan?
How you been, Logan? Not dying?
I've been alright. No, I'm just working. So like more of an emotional death, yeah. Just a slow. Yeah, I heard you're having fun working now. No, pretty much that's all I've been doing. I've been working and then working some more, and then I'm tired, so I sleep. And then I don't want to go to Tuesday casual events, so I cancelled them.
Yeah, I feel like you killed them, didn't you?
Yeah.
I got a little notification
did.
on Facebook of like the different Smash groups in Queensland, and it's just like,
It's
sorry
really-
guys, we're not gonna run casuals anymore because no one loves melee. And we're like, alright.
We lost like 2 out of 6 attendees. And then
2
we
out
just
of
said,
6.
Fuck it.
That's almost
Yeah.
half. It's actually not a lot.
So we just said like fuck it, and yeah, we'll just go to the actual events. And I work Tuesdays as well, so it's
Okay.
fucking exhausting.
Fair
That's
enough.
that's literally my entire life in the last like month.
Literally, you've just been working. Mike is in the way. You've been working, and you've been dying. No, it's Maca. And
that's me.
you've been killing melee on the Gold Coast, and just lovely. It's really lovely, Logan.
And sleeping.
Well,
Even
and
with
sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, how's Sydney been scared since you moved?
Sydney.
And we should probably note that the reason we couldn't record Corner Pressure is because now you
my
have a
fault.
job.
Yeah,
And so we can't record during the day like we used to when you and Logan were both basically unemployed. And
I
just
Yeah.
chose not to work. But
yeah.
that's all your fault. So I think
It
if
is.
someone wants to put some hate comments in about why it's taken so long, they should definitely blame you.
Ah, well, we tried.
So how's Sydney going? How's the job? How's the melee scene down there? You left your CRT up here.
I did.
Have you still been practicing?
Well, there's a lot of questions, and I'll try and go through them all, but I don't know if I'll answer them all. Sydney's good so far. It's hot. It's way hotter than I was expecting. It's just humid and muggy and sticky, and I don't like it. And so that's not been lovely. Work itself, good. So I'm working in insurance now, which is a super fun industry. You should get into it. It's good. But it's a job, and it's a career path, and it's what adults do. So now I'm adult, and I have to like make my own food, and I have to like it's a struggle. I went from like living in my parents' place. I was like, I guess I gotta make food sometimes, which is usually like 2-minute noodles, and now I'm having to make like full on 2-minute noodles in a different house, and it's just like, what's going on? So it's a struggle, but no, it's a good little change. I am missing all the melee people and normal people, I suppose, up in Queensland. But no, and the melee people in Sydney are nice. They're really lovely. There's not enough events, I will say that straight away. And the events that are here don't have enough setups. That's the big thing that I'm struggling with, is that while everyone is super lovely and there's like really nice top player talent around, it's just the lack of setups is making my hands cold and not warm. Because I remember back in Queensland, you wouldn't have 40 plus people coming to an event, so the 10 CRTs you had was like more than enough. So swapping that over has been a bit of a struggle, but no, people are lovely. People in the melee scene in Sydney are really nice. So those events have been fun so far. But yeah, but I am missing the Queensland events. Let me tell you. I know there's one happening tonight, and unfortunately, I think you're a bit too sick to go, Maca.
Yep.
So Bad's been stepping up. I've been seeing.
Bad has been. Props to Bad, who's been taking over. Also, props to Watlez, who has run some events when Bad hasn't been able to go as well. So it's good to see that the scene is, taking over, and people are stepping up and running the events even when I'm not there. Yeah, so it's perfect. Sure. No, that's what we want.
Yeah, I mean,
we want people,
all that engagement, and it's those Maca specialty events that people love. The down smash events.
Yeah. Oof. I've just been spewing because I wanted to do like a build up towards Sunday, which is like our weekend event that's coming up. And I just haven't been able to do that because I've been so sick. So it's like every week leading up to it, I haven't been there. So I haven't been able to build the hype that I've wanted to build and stuff like that. So in terms of like making Sunday as successful as possible, I feel like I haven't been able to do that, which is frustrating. But what are you going to do? When you can't go out, you can't go out.
Coughing up blood, what are you going to do? Get better. Or get Bad to do everything for you. Because he's basically running the scene now.
Yeah, basically. Well, so Brisbane's still been ticking along. Gold Coast, not so much. Logan shut down.
I never asked
down Well, that's the thing. Like, I think you took over from me because I left the Gold Coast and moved into a van, and you were never one to really push the events forward and to try and make them better. You're like happy to just rock up, make it happen, but you never really one to like let's see how awesome we can make this.
I'm not really an uppity guy. Like people rock up,
Really?
and it's kind of like scared, Burnsy, like get on a new kid. You guys are like, hey guys, how you doing? I'm just kind of like, don't speak to me. I'm doing seating in the corner. I don't want to be here. All right.
Oh, buddy.
Not in a bad way. More of just I really like sleeping.
Yeah, like trying to actively go out of your way to interact with new players was not your wanted activity for the night. You kind of just wanted to chill out and just play some games and run stream like a little angry old man.
I'm pretty sure like Dozium thought I was just like a grumpy old little fuck for like the first few.
Wait, you're not?
And now he's now it's just like you're a big ball of goo. I'm like, well, yeah, but when you first meet me, it's just
this dude that just like wants to just run around with Captain Falcon and just not deal with people. That's the impression that you give off. It's
I've started Falcon punching them now though. So.
Oh yes, finally.
So now I'm that grumpy old dude that's like trying to disrespect the kids.
All the poor kids. But I heard that I'm gonna swap us over a little bit. Down Smash Summit apparently went really well, and also apparently Russell took some names. So Russell had been away from the scene for a fairly long while, and he just kind of came back and then messed some kids up. Can you guys elaborate a little bit? Because I don't even actually know what's going on there.
Yeah, so PR's getting shaken up a bit, boys.
A little bit.
Everything's going downhill. Flipping it upside down.
So. No, it was sick. Russell wasn't even meant to come. And it was like last minute on the day, he's like, can I come? I'm going to come straight from work. Probably won't be there till about 8 o'clock or something that night. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. We'll hold off. I think it was doubles at the time till you can rock up. So we had one. It was your ticket scared that we couldn't fill. Yeah, we couldn't get it. A few people came close and then had work and stuff and called it off. And so then on the day, he's like, yeah, can I come? So he comes down, ends up coming third in doubles with Heichel, I think it was. and then it ends up coming third in singles as well as being a part of the winning crew. So he made like half his ticket back as well.
That's so good.
He was stoked. But yeah, so he did a run. He beat Heikel, he beat Jaybirds, he beat Smopup as well, which is the first time that's ever happened.
Oh, shit.
So
yeah,
it was pretty good.
Yeah, he just went crazy.
He played well against Quetz as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he took any games against him. But Quetz is crazy, man.
Quetz is good, but
his peach is so good.
Deca cleaned up house from what didn't he like win pretty much everything?
Yeah, well that's we had 2 interstate players and they basically won everything. So it was first and second, Deca first, Quetz second. Yeah. In the low tier, they won the low tier, and then they won doubles. So they partnered together and won doubles, and then Deca won singles. Quetz came second in singles. So they raked it in and got the full pot. So they would have made their flights back and their ticket back, I think. Or at least Deca would have.
Perfect. They'll be happy to do it again then.
Yeah. But no, the event was sick. It was really good. House was pimping. Mafia was off the wall. That was
off the wall.
That was sick. That was lots of fun.
I'm so sad I missed it all. I'm actually really torn up. Like it was like a week or 2 after my move, and I was just like, I can't take time off. And it was just I'm so sad. But I'm glad you guys had an excellent time. It sounded like a lot of fun.
Yeah, Oro came that morning. I was like, just come down, and he was driving Quetz down for me, so I didn't have to pick up Quetz. And then he stayed for like a couple of hours, saw how pimping the house was, and he was like, oh, I wish I could stay here. He was so upset.
Yeah. Didn't he sell his ticket as well?
Yeah. He sold his to Heikel. And me and Logan had our best doubles run ever. We played amazingly in doubles. We have never played that well together ever. It was like there was actual synergy.
There was actual synergy. It wasn't just like Logan off stage.
It wasn't just Logan
and back onto stage.
Well, it wasn't just Logan jumping across the stage and kneeing me and killing me. They actually worked together.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was good. But we haven't done doubles since because we never line up at the same events.
Did we even win a game though? I mean, we played our best, but I'm not sure we won a game.
I think we took. Didn't we go? Was it 3-1 against Russell and Heikel? Was it 3-2? We definitely took a game.
Definitely wasn't 3-2.
3-1. I know there was one game where I got like 2 or 3 rests super early, and we destroyed them one game. But then I think they turned it around and destroyed us the next game.
But the best
still
you've ever
played really well.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
But yeah, we played well. It was close. Probably. I can't remember.
Probably. From memory, I remember we were gods. 3-1.
Yeah.
But cool. All right. Well, I want to jump us straight into. We've already basically covered the first topic, which is life without fear.
Well, I want to know before we jump forward, how do you compare to the Sydney siders, the Sydney Melee players? Are you going to be PR on the next PR Sydney ranking, or are you losing to the noobs?
So I've been doing okay. So I went to 2 events so far, which was Smash at GG's in Burwood, which was a really fun event. As my first one, and there I did fairly well. I got I think tied 5th, and that was I had a decent bracket. I lost to Rizel in final round of pools, who is I think number 7 on their PR. And it was it was either a very close like last hit 2-0, or it was a close 2-1. I think it was a 2-1. And then I went through and played Sock my son, who I 3-0'd, but he got the run back and absolutely destroyed me at one of the other events I went to. And then I played ZXV. I took a game off his Marth, but then he went Sheik and then absolutely destroyed me. And that was when I ended the run. So I'd say not too bad. I've gotten top 8 both events I've went to. I did also beat I 2-0'd their PR number 10 Obi, a Fox main, so that was good. So I reckon unless something goes terribly wrong at the next meet on the 25th, I should be looking to try and get PR level, but we'll see. But no, the level of Melee here is actually pretty good. Like even the players that aren't PR, like Sock, I made like a really, really good technical Fox, and he absolutely destroyed me when he was on fire. At the other event, I can't remember that event's name, but it was a good event. But But yeah, no, that the kind of, there's a lot more levels. Like, so in Queensland, you kind of have like that kind of sort of lower level where everyone kind of can beat each other, and it's not really like a super close between the mid level. The mid level is kind of like just below PR and very much above the lower level, and you kind of got like lower end PR losers to higher end PR, and higher end PR is kind of like untouchable at the moment. Whereas there's like potential for upsets in Sydney. Like you'd consider, like MC is definitely top level, but you'd consider him like under like a ZXV or a Sora or something like that. And while he still had really good games against them, and he won some games like that as well. So yeah, level in Sydney is really high, considering. So hopefully, if I get PR, that means I'm really good. That's what I'm getting
like
to right
stroking
here.
the cat.
What do you? I realized I was
Logan's like going like this, like.
It's just chilling on the cat.
I started something like 10 ago.
Yeah, no, it was. I kind of droned on a little bit. I was like, which point do I want to make? I want to make all the points, and we'll go from there. I'm basically saying Sydney's good, and if I get on the PR, I have to be good. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. But yeah, but BAM 10. I'm gonna swap us right now. BAM 10. It's looking exciting. Do we know if Amada's even coming? Because he hit that sub goal.
Yes.
But it's falling
I've been told
full bloom
by my reliable sources.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it Gommel? Anyway,
That
I've
might
been
be
told by my reliable
I
sources,
think it's
aka Oro,
Gommel.
that yeah, no, he said he's made the sub goal and he reached the thing, so he's going to commit to it.
He has to do it. So we know who's winning BAM 10 then.
Yeah, it's probably looking like it's going to be me.
Probably. I think Amada's gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think. It's, Do you think someone else has a chance?
No, definitely not.
I'm like,
Not unless like
It's gonna
Hungry
be
Box
Decker.
comes.
It's Decker. He's gonna
Dekar's
do it.
got it. Dekar will
I would-
provide the upset.
The mind games.
Would you be happy to face Armada in bracket, or would you just be devastated because it would just you would get steamrolled?
It depends.
Yeah, like
when.
say you went to BAM 10
Mhm.
and in your bracket was Armada, round 1, top 64 or something like that. Would you be happy that you get to play Armada? Or would you be devastated that you're just about to get destroyed?
I'll let Logan answer first.
So if it's like round 1 winners, like top 64 kind of thing, it's like whatever, like not a big deal. I think if I was more likely to go further, make like top 8 kind of thing, then yeah, it'd probably suck a bit. Or if like that was at least my
Your goal.
like a very immediate goal kind of thing. But if it's like, say Dekar upsets him, right? Like Armada sitting there, sees no
Yeah.
jump cancel grabs, and he's just kind of like free win, and then gets fucked up, and I have to play Armada like round 2 losers.
Oh.
I'm fucking fuming. All right, I'm going.
That's right. Although you got to think that Armada might put one of our best players in losers pretty early as well. So you got to think that'll
Yeah.
provide a fair bit of upset potential there as well.
In which case, it would just need to hope seeding is decent, I suppose.
Seeding is
Unlike
decent at
last
BAM.
year.
Oh no, man. I think while they do a pretty good job of running the tournament, I feel like the seeding aspect, at least for Queensland, was top tier.
I think it's just too hard to seed into status
is.
because you don't know them unless they're
basically-
PR. It's
Even
basically
then-
if you PR, you get seeded, but even then, yeah, you're not guaranteed good seeding.
PR
Wait,
is
and then if
so
you're-
volatile though. Sorry,
Was I PR last
you
time?
were 10th, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but I
was
think
right
when the
like that.
seeding was done, I don't think they knew you were PR.
No.
But in
Like it
Queensland,
hadn't been
though,
updated.
like the difference between like number 4 on the PR and number 5 was massive. Like back then, it was a huge difference.
You trying to like a sly dig at me that number 10's trash?
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty.
Well,
much, yeah.
our PR now is very low level compared to what it's been in the past.
Yeah, what's
because
the PR looking
we
like
just-
at the moment? Who's
We just
new?
didn't have very many
It's like
active top players.
Everyone else doesn't matter.
Smo,
Yeah.
Tristan, Kami, and then it's just
It's like, well,
I
at
think-
that point, it's like what? If you include the more recent players again, it's probably Jaybirds, Rob, and then or
Russell.
Russell, Heichel,
Russell wouldn't be higher.
kind of thing. No, Russell loses to Marcella every time, except I think recently.
Oh.
No, I don't think he does. I don't think he does. I think he lost to Mastella at the Jubes, but I don't think at like the Brizzy
According to
tournaments
him,
recently.
he just it's like 100-0.
But he's so humble.
That was last year though. I'm googling this.
You're gonna check Queensland
I don't think that's right.
But yeah, and then I'm pretty sure Aura does pretty well against him as well.
Yeah, I remember
so it's like
last week
Aura,
they lost.
Stella, Russ, and then probably like Heikel or me.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Not many Foxes. It's a sad day.
We only have Falcos. I want to
Falcos.
die.
Falcon.
Dude, look at my summit bracket. Was just like, all right, so we've got like Dosium, and then so it was like Maca, and then Quetz, and then Falco, or Falco.
It's alright. Falcon's good against Falco, right?
Sick. Yeah.
And they're all like fairly punish heavy Falcos. Oh, some of them. Maybe not. Maybe not Heikel. Heikel's super niche. He's on that.
Okay, I found the stats. So Russell has not lost to Mastella this year. He beat Mastella.
They played them like once.
Shut up.
Yeah,
This
actually, they've only played once this year.
Yeah.
1st of
And he
February.
hasn't lost.
But then late last year they played. So November last year they played, and Russell won. And he only lost at the Jubilees.
Maybe they're really close.
So he
Maybe
lost
they're
at like
really
all
close
the
games.
Jubilees. I don't know. Russell.
All of the.
Russell's been stepping up.
Yeah, it seems like Russell got like
I
a
don't
level
think
up,
Russell's been playing.
which is the best way to improve in Melee. It's actually proven that when you come back after a long break, you are so much better. Legit. I don't know. I'm the same way. If I'm not playing for a week and then I go to a tournament and I play really well, I don't know what it is, but like it just works. Whereas if I've been practicing constantly, like just like tech skill practice up until that day, and then that day I'd play like crap. Don't ask me why. I don't know, but that's kind of how it goes for me. You're adjusting your camera, Maca. I want to end you. For
Yeah, I had to change it because my other camera was delaying.
I'm
It
so
wasn't for
disappointed
us,
in you.
I think.
That's
It
why
wasn't?
I fixed it.
No,
That's fine.
fine for me.
I can
But
change it
BAM
back.
10, guys.
No, it's still 8. It's fucked.
I've fixed it. It's fine. Stop moving it. I'm done with you. I just fixed it. And now oh my goodness. I had to.
It's alright. Hold on.
Just
don't
leave it.
change
Well,
me.
tell me when you're done because I'm done with you. BAM 10.
Okay, I think I'm done.
What do
Nah, this is
What do you
delaying.
want?
I don't like this.
What do you want from BAM 10? What are your goals? I want to know from each and every one of you, being 2 of you, what are your goals, and what is your wanted placing? I know placings are a bit hard to say. I want to get this because you could just meet some 2 really good players in bracket, and then your run's over. You get. Maca's dying.
Yeah, I'm just dying over here. I'm alright.
It's just blood.
It's just blood. So yeah, goals. What do you want out of BAM, but also what do you want to place? I'm starting with you, Maca.
Starting with me. Okay, I started the year strong with practice goals and PR goals and all that BAM goals and all that good stuff. And then, you know, life kind of happened and I got really sick and, you know, kids, business, you know, the jazz.
Yep.
And so all my goals just kind of went out the window in terms of Melee. My commitment to Melee has definitely dropped as of late. And so, yeah, I think my goals for BAM were like top 64 or maybe even higher, top 48 or something like that.
Oh wow.
Now I'm not too I'd like to make top 64, I think.
Yeah.
If I think about it, I'm like, if I can make it out of pools and make it into top 64, I'll be pretty happy. But really, I'm just happy to be, really? I'm just happy to be hanging out with the boys. That's what I'm most looking forward to. Like, I
100%.
booked our accommodation so long ago because
You were that
it
keen.
was so expensive for me last year. And yeah, I wanted to get something good, something close, something not too expensive. And so we've got a sick house with a bigger lounge room than last time. I think we've got a couple more people coming than last time. I think we had 5 last year. We got 7 again, the OHN boys.
OHN
So,
boys.
yeah, so I'm just going to be happy to hanging out with everyone. And then I think like Bad and Dosium and Whatles and a whole bunch of other people are talking about coming down. So they might be getting a place as well. So hanging out with them at the venue. So Queensland, the turnout for Queensland should be pretty good. I'm not sure what the top level players are doing. Like, I'm not sure what Rob's doing or Tristan. Tristan's talking about not even coming because Armada's coming. I'm like, yeah. You know, so I'm not sure what Smoke Up and stuff are doing, but yeah, hopefully Queensland will have a real good turnout at BAM.
Yeah.
So top 64, you know, What do we want to do in doubles, Logan? Top 16 doubles.
Top 8.
Top 8? Oh, yeah.
Top 8.
Yeah.
Were you just saying you only won one game at Summit?
No. We won a couple of sets. But when we were
Oh.
playing really well, we won 1 game. And then lost 3.
Okay, good job.
But it was still a good showing.
A good showing. It was fun. It was enjoyable double sets. That's good. All right, Logan.
If we can get the synergy happening, then me and Logan could do well in doubles.
Could.
And as long as if we don't get double spacies, then we'll do a lot better as well. Because we just get fucked up by double spacies. Because they just knock me away as Jigglypuff, and then they just fuck up Logan, and he just gets trapped and stuck. And so Logan will lose like 6 or 7 lives.
Falcon's
And I'm just
combo
like
fodder
in the
is
corner, slowly coming back.
good. Yeah.
But yeah,
So
hopefully we can do well in doubles.
If DreadTech wants like $20 to give us a good bracket without spaces, like hit me up. Hit me up.
Only $20. You know how hard it'll be to
25.
seed that. I know DreadTech with that seeding. I feel like
We can have 1, just not 2.
just one out of all of the spaces in Australia.
No, I mean like
just
1
the one
per game.
Oh,
Just
that's
kind of
fine.
a
That's
game
easy
of 2 of
peasy.
them. Yeah.
So.
For me though, for BAM,
Mhm.
similar boat to Maca, where, dude, it was like a month and a half ago, or like a little bit longer. I was super fucking motivated, just playing every day, doing this and that, practicing punish game.
Holy what?
Um,
Logan. Ooh.
But then, yeah, I've been like covering everyone's shifts at work and doing this and that and heaps of other shit. I've just been really fucking busy.
Hmm.
But I've been trying to play a lot more recently because NBN, so I can stream netplay and stuff like that.
Yep.
But a lot of that's just been not hella focused practice. It's just kind of running around, going through the motions, kind of tech skill practice, but not really good tech skill practice. So I feel like I'm playing like shit. So at the moment, it's kind of like you ask me where I want to place. I'm just like, oh, fuck, dude, I don't know. As long as I'm hitting like top 64 at this point.
Yeah.
But I obviously
I think you
would
came
like to.
33rd last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
They just missed out on top 32.
Hmm.
Because of fucking Mercury.
Damn it, Mercury.
And me and Scared came 97th last year at
yeah.
BAM.
I
So I
got
definitely
messed
want to do better than that.
For sure, me too.
Yeah,
I
so
think
I'm
that's-
hoping like top 32 though. That's kind of the minimum goal. Not like it's not like a stretch goal. I don't really know what I'd have for a stretch goal, but like that's my look. As long as I'm hitting this or I'm close to this, I'm pretty happy.
That's fair.
I'd be so
Besides
stoked
that-
to make top 32.
Yeah. Besides that though, out of like the non heavy Queensland hitters, you know, my other goal is I just need to reach the top again. Because
The top
last time we
again.
had Aura. Yeah, we've had Aura drop round 2 or round 1 twice.
Oh yeah.
Set an impact.
Yeah.
We've had Scared come 96, shit in the bed.
97th. Thank you very much.
97th.
I tied 97th with like 32 other people.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And then what we had OHN.
For record, I was like
Beat
6 months in at
Scared
that
again.
point. You gotta
Beaten out
understand.
Scared again.
All right. Also, wait, we lost to the same person at OHN. It was just one
Yeah, but I got
layer
further.
deeper. Yeah, no, because of seeding. Because of seeding. It was the same person.
No.
I'm counting that as.
Yeah,
we tied.
whatever,
All
Scared.
right, you don't understand.
I'm pretty sure Logan's games against him were a lot closer than yours, Scared.
But still, the same person. So what do you want to get out of it, Logan? I know you're
I'm
placing
just
now.
Queensland's front man runner. That's the thing.
Okay.
Just gotta do what I gotta do. Keep it up.
We'll be cheering you on, Logan.
I believe in
As
stream.
always. Because I'm the only one playing on the last day.
What?
Again.
Yeah, I can't believe at
That's-
OHN or round 1 against that Marth.
Dude, it's so sad.
No, Marth was BAM.
Marth
it was
was
a
BAM.
Falcon.
It was, yeah.
OHN.
That was a Falcon.
Was it
His
a
best
Falcon?
matchup.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
Falco. Don't
No,
quote me
it
on
was,
that.
he lost to Kaiser as well.
Oh, that's
That
right.
was the one he lost to in losers.
That was super close, that match.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
You could see, I think it was 2-1, and then I swear he was up, or it was really close, and then
he threw it
he
away.
just started doing all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started
That's
doing all these
right.
panic up Bs and stuff like that. You could tell he was freaking out,
flustered.
and I think Kaiser had the composure to be able to pull it through. So hopefully Oro will do better. What about
So-
you, Scared? What's your BAM goals?
BAM goals. I reckon, yeah, top 2 would be ideal. But no,
Yeah.
I reckon, yeah, top 32, I think would be looking like not a minimum, but definitely the start. Like, that's kind of what I'd expected myself to get after like a year and a half of playing, a bit over. So I think, yeah, definitely top 32 is the way to go. And then anything in addition to that, I'd be pretty happy with. Ideally, if this is like the stretch goal, I want to make top 16, but that's like, it'll depend on what kind of bracket I get, because I could get a really heavy hitter once I hit top 32. So
to get top 16, you really need to come out of pools on the winner side, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you want to be on winner's side all the way up to top 32, and then you'd probably get someone that's seated pretty high, because I'd be seated pretty low, and I'd probably lose that. And then I'd have to fight through someone's similar skill to get top 16. That's kind of like what I'm thinking at the moment.
I feel like top 16, it'd be like, that's a real, like,
that's the
high-end stretch
real
goal.
good
Like,
players.
top 24 is like, be happy.
Yeah. I'd be happy. Look, I'd be happy with top 32. That's what I mean. Is like that as a goal, I'd be happy with that, like a proper goal. The bare minimum would be top 64 for me, because like I got 97th last year. I want to at least improve a tiny bit, but no, the proper goal is top 32, and anything above that is like ideal. Like that's like woohoo, I did good. As far as what I want to get out of BAM, I just want to chill with people. It's been so long since I've chilled with the Queensland boys. I'm keen to team with Oro again, although I have been cheated on repeatedly. With Russell, it looks like Oro's going to get his free tickets to BAM through Maca's scheme with Russell. Yep. So what's Russell going to do with those if he wins? So basically what's happening is Maca's
go to BAM, probably.
Well, he'll have to, won't he? And then they're going to team at BAM, and then contract. And I'm left out in the dirt.
You'll be alright. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to team with you.
I hope so. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, no, BAM 10 should be super fun. I'm actually super keen to see how many people turn up because Armada's coming, because he is a super big name, and I wonder if that'll bring out even more Melee players out of the woodwork, because we had like just over 200 people last year. What do you guys reckon this year?
Probably similar.
Oh, okay.
I'd hope to see more, but I don't know.
I don't think Armada in particular will drive out that many people. Like, I think a lot of the top level competitors will want to play Armada. That'll bring them out, but they're probably going to BAM anyway. I mean, it's not like it's Mango and S2J and Lucky going out.
Yeah.
Like if you want like the popularity contest, you go in like Norwalk, SoCal, get out West Bowl, things like that.
Yeah. But still, I reckon there's something to be said. I mean,
yeah, but I don't think it's like that big of a deal. I reckon you'd probably, like, if we had 200 people last time, I reckon you'd be looking at like 220, 230.
You reckon?
Like
I'm thinking more like 260 is what I'm thinking.
Just, you think like an extra, what, like 25% just because of Armada?
Well, I think because, so the way I'm looking at it is, say like half of the PR now considers going from every state, plus all of the low level players that would love to go along.
But I don't think people are going to go to see Armada, because it's like, it would be different if Armada was coming, Hungrybox was coming, Mango was coming, or Leffen, some of the top players. Like, if you're just having Armada coming and that's it, we're just going to steamroll through all of Australia and come first. And it's like the bracket is basically, you already know who wins ahead of time. The chance of an upset against Armada is slim to none. Like, there's a tiny chance in there, but pretty slim. Whereas if you don't have Armada, then it's like, Spud is the reigning champ. Spud and Sora met at BAM. Spud and Sora met at OHN. So will we see that again? Will Spud continue to hold the title? It's more interesting that way than if you like just have Armada. So it'd be good to
Armada though. Like, there's going to be a huge ass line. You know what I mean? If you had a lot more, if you had like 5 out of the top 15 kind of thing, like, come down, then a lot more people are going to be getting friendlies. There's a lot more reason for other people to fly out. Like, I reckon the people that are going to be coming anyway. Like,
I think it will tip people over the scale. I think people that would like to go to BAM, because I know like a lot of people think, BAM would be fun, but and I think if they realize the top players coming,
like an autograph with Armada.
Dude, 100%. I'm so keen for that shit. You have no idea. Wanna say
Maybe, maybe
hi?
I'm just not a
Wanna
fanboy.
touch his
Maybe it's
hair?
just me.
Oh, it's gonna be so cool. I think it's.
I
Just
swear
gonna
he's
look at you,
growing his
see
hair
the man
too.
bun and just
He's like, "Huh, I don't want you. Don't want to touch you. Catch a disease. Man buns are a disease. Don't do it. No, I think BAM 10 is going to be way bigger. I think at least 260. You can quote me on that. I'll probably be wrong, but I'm okay with that.
How did you guys feel about BAM's venue last year?
That was really good.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Fine,
What do you think?
fair enough.
It's all right.
I want to know why you brought this up. What do you think?
What?
The best venue was SXC. The downstairs for SXC. We didn't actually get to be a part of it, but they had like a bar and stuff. That would have been sick.
Oh yeah,
But-
you mean the fighting game area? That looked
Yeah, we got
got way
shunned in this
sharper.
like in
We
this
got, like,
crappy
the-
room.
the shitty end of the cafeteria kind of thing. I will say though, I think SXC, while we got like a pretty shitty area, it was kind of like I liked what's the word?
Underground feel?
The texture of it.
The texture.
No, it's just kind of like nice, like wooden things, like shitty carpet, but kind of has that like
It felt old
kind of
school.
nice, like warm feel to it.
It was a good, homely vibe.
Yeah,
It was nice
yeah.
and
Homely.
chill. And
And then I
Yeah.
reckon like OHN was in the middle where the hotel was just kind of nice. It was really busy, but not in a bad way. Sure, like more setups would have been nicer, kind of thing. And then you got like BAM, and I think BAM's on the like complete other side where it's just
The venue's kind of
It's just
there,
it's just grey walls, exhibition center,
Concrete.
kind of yeah.
but lots of
well,
setups,
it's
lots of
good
room.
for the space, and yeah, but it's just
So it's kind of like that like so you'd rather something like OHN but with more setup. So like a bit more homely, a bit nicer, but also enough room to move around and kind of like you'd like that in between BAM and OHN. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
I think if BAM wasn't in the biggest event, like the kind of prestigious thing, I'd probably opt for OHN over BAM if
Oh,
I had
wow.
the choice.
Okay.
Like if it wasn't that.
Which
Sorry,
it
if they were
is,
both
so
on the
too
same
bad,
level.
so
like,
sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, BAM is by far the biggest tournament. Like
Yeah.
200 people, and OHN got what 80 or something like
Yeah.
that. So everyone goes to
70.
BAM. So that's what makes it so good. And hangouts afterwards.
Dude,
were good
the
last
after
year as
party
well.
Last year was so much fun.
so good.
Yeah, that was sick.
I'm flying
So-
out Monday morning, just so you guys know. I'm flying out Monday morning. I have to
Oh,
leave accommodation at like 4 o'clock, and then I'm flying out
In-
and going straight to work.
4
It's
a.m.
kind of
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
kind of the murk.
I'm a fool. But I was like, there's no
You're
way
a
I'm flying back
dumbass.
Sunday night. I was like, there's no way. So and they wouldn't give me Monday off, so I'm like, guess I'm flying out early Monday morning. But,
Yeah, well, that's all right then. If they wouldn't give you Monday off,
yeah.
that's-
So
Fuck 'em.
I was like, well,
That's
I
dirty of
organized it
them,
like
but-
8 months ago, but like, well, you should have put in leave earlier. I'm like, I started working a month ago, and they're like, well, too bad, so sad. What a shame. So
yeah, I want to know when OHN is so that we can start booking that as well. And so people can
you're
book time
still
off
so
work.
onto it, Mac. Like you're like when the dates come out, you've like booked accommodation. You're like you're so prepared. I'm so glad
Dude,
you
it's
run
stressful.
these things.
Well, last time
so glad.
he's like, all right, so, here's like, guys, you can owe me like what $250 or something for BAM things that'll be in like 8 months. And by the way, we also have Down Smash Summit
Special
coming out in about 3 hours. That's about $100 as well, $150.
Mm-hmm.
So
So pay up.
by about 6 p.m. this afternoon, you owe me $400. And it's like, what the fuck? And he's
Pretty
like,
much,
if you don't
dude.
do it, you don't
Shafted.
get the best choice of betting.
Mhm.
So you're gonna have to have the OHN again, where you're getting hypothermia out in the lounge room. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
Not again.
here's my
Dude.
money. Fuck.
But little do you know that I'm out of pocket like 4 or something like that because I've booked all this shit. Like so.
Mac are truly
Um,
taking care of the
And
community.
I did buy you that pink that pink sleeping bag for the second night of OHN, and you refused to put the heater on at night, so it's kind of
Wait,
on
what?
you, man.
It's a fire hazard.
Oh my
It's a
god.
fire hazard.
But I've got like 1,000 airbeds from Summit, so I can bring some airbeds down this time. So we'll
I
be all
am
cozy.
not-
We'll have enough
I'm
beds.
not doing the CRT this time for BAM. This is
What?
Burnsy's job this time.
But
I did it last time. I carried that
You were-
fucker around. I had to pack it.
You did.
He's like, here's a box. You can do it. And I was like,
I supplied the box.
Fuck
You
off.
do the rest.
So I'm not doing it this time. Someone else can.
I
do
think
it.
if you make Burnsy do it, it's just not going to happen. So
No, it
I'll
might
bring
happen,
one. Blasco will bring one, and then Logan will bring the
everyone.
third.
We'll need at least
So-
3. Hey. Mm.
Yeah, well, we'll need 3 because we got 7 of us.
Yeah. So one.
You wanna have
rotation.
3.
Oh, rotation's so good.
Yeah, you don't want to have 4 people on a setup.
No, unless you're playing doubles, in which case you do want 4 people
Yes.
on a setup.
In which case, I'm
Oh,
not on
even
this
if
side.
Doubles
Yeah,
friendlies.
Logan won't
Logan is
practice
not a
with me.
fan.
So we
just
got that
talking about it
6
makes me
energy.
want to go and practice and tech grind.
Dude,
I've been doing such lazy practice.
Me too.
I've just been doing net play and haven't been tech grinding at all, and like I can't short hop anymore.
Maka, you can't
And
short hop. We were playing netplay before, and I would stand there. What would happen is I would stand there, and he would like jump towards me, fare over my head, and fade back. And it happened about 6 times in a row. And I just stood there. I was like, "What are you doing, Maka?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
I've been so lazy that it's just so easy now because it's on my Mac, so I can easily just start it up and
So you're not in that
do
mindset.
the. Nah, I got to get back on the CRT and back into tech grind and get better at that sort of stuff. I've been lazy.
Lazy boy. Yeah, I can't get a CRT.
I was playing. Yeah,
I
I was
have a
playing
car.
shit against you today.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
hated
I was
it.
playing pretty bad too. But like, I'm trying my new controller because my current one, the light shield, it kind of stuck. So like whenever I try and I'll cancel, like I end up light shielding. So a new controller, it just feels super foreign, and there's a bit of snapback, so my lasers are just, it just feels really bad. I didn't realize how good my controller was until it left me, and I was like, it's so sad.
Yeah.
But they were not good games. They were.
I've got this controller, right? So I've got one controller. My main controller has like perfect shield drops to the left, but not to the right. And anyway, I didn't have any ones with perfect ones, but this one I gave to my kids who were playing with it, and they dropped it like 100 times. And then I just like jumped on to play with them, and like the shield drops were perfect. Like, and I even
Immaculate.
tested it, and it's like, yeah, absolutely perfect. I'm like, I don't know what you kids have done, but like,
Here's the rest of my
you've
controllers.
given me
just drop them.
you've given me a backup controller. So
Dude, bad controller.
so that's pretty exciting because I don't like UCF. Fuck UCF.
Dude, UCF
Anyway.
isn't sticking around, supposedly, according to Mango. Apparently, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, but then apparently they're doing Arduinos between like the controllers and the
Which I
consoles.
suppose could
So
work,
it'll
yeah.
be UCF through that method or something. I don't know. Logan
is-
knows
it's
about
still
it.
worth-
Let's not start
Logan,
because
quick,
Logan
go.
will talk about it
Logan, quick go.
for 20 minutes.
I've missed these rants. But
So you've got to pick Fox.
you got to pick files. Is that your
What is
impression?
happening with UCF, Logan? Give us a
Please, just
quick
a
rundown.
quick rundown.
Pretty much that. So what, Nintendo is still being Nintendo, and we rely on their funding for our best events out there. So we kind of have to sway to their whims. And they don't want UCF, obviously, because they're not fond of anyone touching their games or their IPs, for decent reasons, though, because like, the more you fuck with it, and the more they let it slide, then in court it can be seen as like, well, they've let
Precedent.
these people do it, and they've known this exists, so like, you know, things like that. So they kind of have to do that. So Hacks was just like, wait, we'll get a
Wait.
box, put between, and yeah, pretty much like external Arduino
Just gave up
between
on
the, yeah, I know. External Arduino between the Wii and the controller, pretty much like a Wii U adapter for your computer, except with like Arduino shit inside of it, which is pretty much what people were doing like the day after his original Arduino.
That's the
video.
best idea. I mean, then you're not like worrying about the game code.
Well-
You're not changing it all, and then
They
everything's
the only reason
fair.
they're really considering it is because Hacks has his box buddies who supposedly have a factory out in Whoop Whoop, and they'll be able to mass produce them,
Oh, that'd be
but
sick.
not like enough that they can sell them to people. So it's not like we'll all own one. We'll do UCF at our events, and then
the
for
big
the major,
events.
super
get
major
them.
events, we're gonna have these adapters. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good fix, I reckon. I think that's like the best way you could get around all of like the wishy-washy with Nintendo about UCF. So
Do you guys know about the analog digital shield thing, where your shield just doesn't work for a couple of frames?
Or where? Do you mean
No,
where it
what?
ceases to exist?
Yeah.
no.
So
What?
Yeah, if you
light
don't go
shield
s-
for one frame,
Yeah.
and then you go hard shield for one frame, like the next frame,
Yeah.
then for frame 2 and 3 of that, you don't actually have a shield, but visually you do, so you can still get hit.
No way.
Yeah,
Is that why I'm getting
I've been
hits?
fucked. I've been fucked by you in a game, Logan, where that happened. Where
That
I
makes
did
so much sense.
light
I
shield.
stopped hard shielding a long time ago because of that, and I still fuck it up sometimes, but it's just like
That makes so
so
much
annoying.
sense. That blows my mind a little bit because like I'm sure like so many times I'm sure I've hit shield and maybe like oh that's
Or
crazy.
even just like run up shield and then you get hit and you're like,
How did that even work? I shield it and it's like yeah, but
But
that's
if you
super
don't
weird.
hard
But
shield, then that means you can never power shield, right?
yep, it's a trade off.
So there's the trade-off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
power
the
shielding
shields.
like knocks you away. Sometimes you get that like you'll get it anyway unless you take out your trigger. But you know, sometimes say you get that like really big like power light shield, where on the first frame of like trying to shield, you've hit like it's registered like max light shield, and someone hits you and you just fly
You
away.
just
and
fly,
feel
yeah,
that
you
lag.
just go crazy.
I just get that more often.
That's super
Pretty
funny
much
when
it.
that happens. It's just like, and they're away. Luigi, all the way across the stage.
But on the topic of UCF, I'm kind of hoping they fix that shit because that shit's real fucking annoying. It's not. It goes against the
Wait, is that
motto
only
of
on UCF?
fixing controllers. No, it's on all things.
Oh, okay.
But it goes against their motto of fixing controllers to put them all on the same playing field, because there's no bug that fixes the
Yeah,
analog
it's just part of the
digital
game.
shield
Too
thing.
bad. So sad.
But I would hope they would fix that.
No,
because
that's
it's
that's
essentially
that's
the same
achieving a different goal.
concept. I know. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I would hope they would
No,
fix
no,
it,
do it.
even
You're
though
wrong.
it's not the way they would.
Wrong. No,
It's just it's a feature of the game. It's not a bug. It's a feature.
it
just
is a
needs to
feature.
be
Wave
aware.
dashing is a feature, guys. Just so you know. I'm moving us on to netplay. So, I've had not an epiphany, but I've realized recently that netplay is not good for me. Netplay is like a drug.
What?
Netplay is something that
Why is
I
this?
do that I keep doing, but just doesn't feel good anymore. It used to feel good, but now I just frustration builds and
Just makes you angry.
it just makes me angry, and that's been a common theme throughout my like online gaming career. I'm totally fine at events. I love playing friendlies at events, but playing people on netplay, I interpret every little action as the most hostile possible. Like oh, I don't know.
You
I
see
just- I
like
just get
one
super
dude, he like
frustrated.
nairs and then F smashes, and you're like, you fucking scumbag piece of shit. Are
Basically,
you trying to disrespect me? And he's like, man, fucked up a buffet roll. And you're like, don't you fucking lie to me.
you see every little thing that they do is just like either like disrespect or like oh, and don't get me started on people that taunt unless they're Maca, in which case it's fine. But everyone else, literally the worst. No, seriously, I don't know what to do about netplay because while it is an excellent practice tool, it just makes me angry because I get frustrated. People are annoying. You play good games and then like after that you start chilling out and they just hit you with like some dumb option over and over again. You're like, but you shouldn't. But why does it work? And since they're not right next to you, you can be angry at them. Fix it. I don't know what to do. Is it just me?
Yeah, that's the worst thing. When you win like 10 games, and then you just kind of like start slacking off, and then like they start hitting you with like Tekken place up smash, and you just kind of like, fucking hell, man. Like, and now I'm like reinforcing this because I got hit by it.
I was playing a Marth, and what would happen is he would stand in place and up tilt. And that's all he would do. And then if I got hit by the up tilt, he would up tilt
It's a good
again.
move.
And then if I got hit by the up tilt, he'll up tilt again until I died out of it. And then he'd kind of like walk towards me, and then I'll start up tilting again. And if that didn't work, if I like shielded it, then he'd grab me and then throw me up and then up tilt me. And that's all he would do. And then when I was off stage, he'd just he'd stand at ledge. He wouldn't even, do the thing where like they grab the ledge, jump back on, like, do their little fancy shit. He would stand by the edge and then wait for me to fall and then just F smash me every time.
Can't you just stand on the other
No,
side
but I
of the
don't
stage
want to.
and
It's
wait?
stupid. I don't
and
want to give it.
laser
I don't
him?
want to give it to him. I want to beat
Yeah,
his
but if you
ass and just
you
freaking.
just laser him to 150 or whatever and make him approach you. That's the whole. Isn't that like what Fox does?
This is dumb.
You
I
can
don't
do
like
that.
it. No, I want to play
Like,
the
I
game.
can't do that
I
as-
don't want to play like that. I want to play the game.
I think the biggest thing is, so I'm a grumpy smasher in general. I hate everyone. All right, I will bitch about everyone's play except my own, even though I know my own shit as well. So in general, this isn't like a netplay only thing, but it's on netplay I get to be more verbal about it, which has gotten me slightly in trouble recently. But fuck, what was I saying?
How to get you in trouble?
But I'm trying to work on this, right? Because I do the
Uh-huh.
same thing where when you play for fun, and then you play someone that's doing something dumb, a lot of the time you're too kind of caught up in doing your own thing that you don't want to change what you're doing. So when someone does like, I'm gonna up tilt in place 9 times in a row, and you get hit by it on the third one like 3 times, you start getting angry, but not because you're like, it's not that it's necessarily working, it's the fact that you don't want to change the way you're playing. Because like I'm autopiloting, man. I'm chilling, right?
Yeah.
I've had a long day at work. I've been there for 9 hours. I just want to jump at you in there.
Basically.
And then when it stops working, you're like, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. I just want to jump at him in there, but he's been a try-hard little bitch. So I'm trying to work on this because
that's so true. That's fair. That's exactly fair. Fuck that guy. I'm done with this.
I play for fun like way too much. So I'm like recently I'm trying to be like, all right, no. When I play, I have to like actively focus and like not just kind of autopilot and not just like play for fun. And if something's not working, different mentality, boys. We're here to get around it.
No.
That's my recent thing.
Don't tell me that.
The day, it was good, but I haven't played since. But at that day, it was good.
I remember
but
when
I'm just
we were
hoping
playing.
this doesn't make me.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping this doesn't make me like not play when I'm not feeling 100%. That's my only concern.
You kind of feel like you have to be in the right mindset to be able to play netplay now.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping that doesn't happen, and I can just kind of always be good.
No, I remember we had some netplay games, and I accidentally left your stream open. And I was like, you know what? We'll just leave it open. And I left the sound on.
And we lagged. And it was fucking annoying.
It was hilarious. And the number of times I did something, and then like 15 seconds later, I hear Logan go, "Why would you do that? That's so dumb." Like that was the worst option you could choose. I'm just like, but it worked. But it worked. Didn't it?
Short hop in front of him while he's in shield, coming down with like a spaced knee. And you're like, all right, I'm gonna hit this like low on shield because by the time I react, blah blah blah, and then I'll be able to dash away. And he's just like, hey, I'm just gonna full hop there, and you're like,
yeah,
and it hit me.
Yeah, get wrecked. Red hard reads. But it was also super funny to hear real time. Well, not real time. 15 seconds later, Logan's little responses to certain things, and just, like a little chuckle. It's so good.
It's like, wow, you just head out of the corner.
Why would he do that? That's such what a fool. What a fool. But no, I struggle with netplay, and that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I'm in a love-hate relationship with being able to play a lot, but also just getting super frustrated at certain players, just the way they play.
I think like primarily your first year, you were very like, I am here to get better and win. And I think probably at this point you've gotten to the point of like, I just want to like chill out sometimes and just play.
Sometimes you just want to enjoy melee.
Dude,
yeah,
right?
That's when you pick Puff.
So, wait a second.
Am I right?
Yeah, so I don't know.
I've been bringing out the Peach in netplay.
You have.
I alternate. Get the Peach out every now and then.
Swapping like a couple of months back.
Oh yeah, dude. I always go back and forth. I'm on the Puff train at the moment. I like Peach against Marth for some reason. I really enjoy that matchup, and so I will play against people who's like a Fox main or a Falco main, and then they'll switch up to Marth after a while, and then I'll switch to Peach when that happens. And then I don't know. I just really enjoy that matchup. It's good. Turnips spam. I don't know. It's just Peach has good tools against Marth. Like I know it's Marth favored and stuff, but most Marth don't play it patiently enough, and so you can get a lot of value as Peach. I feel like dash attacking their legs as they're short hopping into you.
Yeah, I feel like you get like a fair bit off that, and like all of Peach's moves can combo fairly well with Marth's sort of like floatiness, but it's still pretty heavy. So like you can kind of like connect things. I feel like I don't know.
You don't get a lot of
combos on
boxes. You could probably carry Marth, but if you're not abusing like soft reverse bear and shit, then it's going to be a bit rougher.
I think the thing is, the Puff matchup against Marth is so patient. Like, it's all just pokes. Like, Marth's poking Puff, Puff's poking Marth. Yeah. And it's all just, like, neutral and spacing, which I get tired of after a while. It's like, I just want to run in. And Marth's sword is just so fast and so big. And it's like, he's got a 4-frame fair. I've got a 9-frame back air.
But your back air also does go, like, this far, so...
Yeah, but his is way more disjointed than Puff's. Puff's has this little disjoint on it.
He can double fair. He can rise and fair, wavelength back.
Martha's broken.
So not rising fair and then just late fair and dash.
No,
Things you
Martha's
can do.
broken. It's true. But I really
But
like how
I'm more get
aggressive.
frustrated at netplay because of the way I play, because I haven't been doing tech practice. So I get on netplay and I just play like shit, and I get really frustrated losing to people because I know that my movement is just trash. And like I was playing one guy the other day, and I played him in the morning, and I lost every game against his fox, and I was just like, usually I don't lose, and I was like, this sucks. I'm just like playing terrible. But then I played him again in the afternoon, and my movement was on point, and I was doing really well, and I won every game. And I was like, yeah, this feels good.
Maybe he was having a really good morning and a really bad afternoon.
Well, that could have been the case as well. But I was definitely feeling better in the afternoon, and that was good. I was enjoying their play then. Otherwise, I just get frustrated. Like playing against you today, I was getting so frustrated.
I could tell
because
all the LRA starts. Just like next
I
game.
just couldn't do what I wanted to do, and then I was getting tired, and I was just like, it was making me frustrated.
I know the feeling. I do know that feeling.
My biggest thing at the moment is like, now that I have NBN, there is no excuse for stutter. And if there is stutter, it is not my fault. And I fucking hate everyone. It's like I'm sitting there with like Darcy, for example, and we're at like 16 ping. I'm like, this is pretty good. We're playing at 10 buffer because we're spiking to like 90. It's like, yeah, this needs to stop because I'm getting mad.
You're like the
my
big
biggest
boys
thing at
now.
the moment. Yeah, it's just kind of like.
I remember it used to be like that, like a year ago.
I'll play on like 10 buffer still. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's annoying if we shouldn't have to, but we are because like we're at like 30 ms, but spiking to like 110.
Spikes
or
are
if
legit
we're
the
like,
worst.
yeah, or if we're at 10 buffer and we're still spiking, it's just kind of like, come on, man, like,
guys,
get your shit together.
No, spikes are easily the worst part of that, because like if you have like like we used to play a little bit Logan when I was up on the Gold Coast. For some reason we had like 75 ping, and we still had. Sorry,
I fixed that.
Oh, nice. Thanks for fixing that after I left. But basically, hey kitty. Basically we would have still pretty good games because we wouldn't spike. Whereas like if you're playing someone really close but they spike to 90 really often, that's like instant quit out for me. Like I just don't want to have to deal with losing a couple frames where I've probably inputted something and then it's just gone missing, and then like I get hit because of it. I'm just like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I have way less patience for melee now. Things should just work, and when they don't, I'm like, this is stupid. I'm done. Like whereas before, I was like, I just want to learn everything. Everything is good. Everything is a learning experience. I'm going to go from there.
Yeah.
But
you can learn from a Marth who just stands there and up tilts. You can learn how to beat that up tilt.
Yeah, and then now I'm just like, stop up tilting so I can play the game, you fool. Like, wow.
That's very distracting, Logan.
It's a lovely cat you got there. Thank you. Hey, kitty.
I'm trying to get it to look at the camera.
I'm just gonna sit here and look at the cat. It's a lovely kitty. How old's the cat?
I think she's like 8 now.
8.
It's going by really fast. Yeah.
How old
She's
is that
like
in cat years?
Older than you, bitch.
Well, all right.
If we're still on the topic of netplay though, I got some funny stories.
Because
I'm an angry smasher in general. Not like I love the game and everything, but I hate the way everyone else plays. And the worst part is that I'm not good enough to like fucking stop these things 100% of the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So because I got NBN, I'm streaming now, right?
Oh, big
and
boy.
like
Big boy
Netplay's my
bucks.
comfy spot, and then like streaming, it's just kind of me here doing my thing. So like, I'll sit there and I played Aura the other day. Or no, I played started out playing someone else, and then I think I played like Jet Fantastic, blah blah blah. And I got up at 5:30 a.m. this day, had 9 hours of work, 9.5, sorry. Come home, played like 2 other people. It's been like 2 hours. It's hitting like 10, 11 o'clock, so I'm pretty fucking tired. And then Aura wants to play me, and Aura was like I'm gonna dash away a lot.
He's gonna fair forward and then dash away.
I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna back throw it. I'm gonna down tilt you. And we played for about 2 hours, and just like he hit me up the next day. He's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go back and watch those videos." And I was like, "Oh shit, man, I need to apologize in advance. Like, I said some rude things. I was very tired." He's like, "No, man, it's cool." Hits me up the next day. He's like, "I've watched like a bit of it, like good stuff." Next day he hits me up. I was like, yeah, I watched some more, man. Like, this is a problem. Like, holy shit. I was like, no, I'm sorry. I was just tired. I swear. I feel like a bitch though. But you know.
Yeah, but you do play like a bitch. But no, Logan, you're always like that with Oro though. I feel like this is not.
Oro likes to
now-
play.
but now-
Oro likes to play optimally.
But now he knows. Now it's on the internet. But then I played someone else the other day, right? Because I was just streaming, and no one in Queensland wants to play netplay. Right? It's really
right?
annoying.
Yeah.
I
It's
post
dead.
that, and then no one responds for like 9 hours, and it's just kind of, fuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, fuck it. If I want to play and I'm streaming, I'm just gonna go on Oz Smash, even though I would prefer not to, just because of the grumpy thing. It's like a lot easier to not get grumpy at your friends.
People that you know. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went on there and I played someone, and I was annoyed at this dude because he was retarded. And then I played someone else, and I was like, oh, like anyone else want to play? This dude hits me up and it's like, yeah, play me. And that's kind of like, oh, okay. So we get in game, and immediately we're like 5 seconds in. He's done like a bad nair or something. I think I've like stomped it, jabbed, reset him, and something. And during this, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, like this dude's like not that good. And then 15 seconds later, he pauses, types in chat, and he's like, rude. It's the first game, and I was kind of like, wait, what? Did I do something in game? I was like, I don't know. So he unpauses. I'm off stage. I fall to my death. I'm gonna sitting there on stream. I'm like, well, that's a bit annoying. Like, don't just pause if I'm off stage, kind of thing. Like, whatever. So we play, and somewhere during this first game, I think I like, what did I do? I probably like soft hit into like jab or something, and he immediately like mashes like an F smash out of it. It's gonna go, well, this dude's like, button mashing as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, like nothing happens for a couple of games, and then yeah, you do that thing where you played like 8 games, you've won like all of them, and then we're playing on FD, I think it was, and he's like last stock, so am I. I'm at like 0% though, and he's like Firefoxing, so I moonwalk and go to like stomp him, but I get hit by the flames. And I was just immediately just like, oh, like, watch this, like try hard initiated. He just like back airs me for the next like minute and a half. I'm like 0%. I'm Falcon, you know what I mean? Like,
What can you
and
do?
then afterwards, before we get in the next game, he just types in chat and he's just like, the button mashing isn't that bad now, is it? And I was just kind of like, this motherfucker's like he's like watching my stream.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, and he's angry because I said like mildly offensive things to him.
See, you say mildly, but like when you're playing and you're basically trying pretty hard. Like you're playing there, you're trying to win, and then someone's like, "Oh, this person's not very good. Oh, this person's just button mashing. I see how it is. Yeah, they're not great, and like you proceed to
If people
like,
don't,
knee
if
them,
people
raw
don't
knee
know
them.
you, it would be super
It's like,
offensive.
well,
I think.
I mean, at that point, you don't really.
But
I don't
I
blame
just-
the guy.
I thought it was surreal though. I was
Personally.
like, this motherfucker's like trying to play me. Probably because I'm streaming, maybe like that influences it somewhat.
Mhm.
He's then in my stream, and then he's complaining about the shit I'm saying in my stream, despite like me not knowing that he's in my stream, kind of thing. I was like,
Yeah, but I mean, you're still to people
Alright.
watching your stream. You're still disparaging him. You're still not being a nice guy to him. Which I mean, if he was bad, then you might as well just say it.
I mean, look, in general, I'll bitch about like anyone's play, unless it's like Spud, Smo, things like that.
People that will just
You know what I mean?
mollywop you, just for fun.
No, I'll still complain about a lot of people that'll mollywop me, but like I just love Smo and Spud's a sick cunt. But yeah, no, I thought that was real surreal to me. So,
You got
all right,
me
I
this
guess
time.
I need to like time to turn off that streaming button when I'm on Discord. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
But
come
just
watch my
don't be
stream.
rude. Don't be rude on stream.
Maybe just don't be a dick,
That's the
Logan.
solution.
Have you
No.
considered that?
Melee's my one thing that gets me like it gets me antsy. It gets me anything
Gets
else
you
in
going.
life, it's like, yeah, I've like stabbed your mother. It's like probably had it out for a probably good reason. But you like
Fine.
you,
All right.
you like Tekken plays grab me, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking dumb cunt. I fucking want to.
That was
Wow.
quite rude language.
That was very
wow.
rude.
That
I'm
escalated
sorry
quickly.
for
Yeah.
the virgin ears that may have heard that. Logan, do you want to apologize?
Sorry guys, we're gonna have to restart
That's
the
it.
video.
We're done. I'm sorry. That's it.
But that's how
Oh,
I feel
wow.
about netplay.
How do you feel
Yeah.
about so?
I'm
Maca.
getting off the net play after talking tonight.
No.
I'm like going back to the CRT grind. no more netplay for me. Actually, I'll
I'm
probably be
feeling
on
that,
tomorrow
hey.
morning.
Tomorrow morning.
But
Anyone want to play? Dude, I
no,
wish
but
I
I'm
had
gonna
a
try.
CRT. I can't get a CRT because I don't have a car to be able to drive around and pick one up. So like, I'm literally just practicing on my computer, and like you said, you're not really in the same mindset. Like when you start up the CRT, you start up the Wii, you log into your Twin XX, you set up all the settings, and then you start practicing. You have specific things, and you just go ham. CRT feels really nice, but the netplay window can only do so much. I feel like then I usually have like a video up on the other screen, so I'm just mucking around, and then like I'm watching a video, and like I feel like I just need to do some solid practice.
I feel like that makes my dolphin run like shit if I have like something else open.
Really?
Like if I have a flash thing.
How bad's your computer, buddy?
Yeah, mine's fine when I run Dolphin and YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, like YouTube, like just it's not on like 1080p with like super crazy heavy processing, but it's like just like usually like some comedy videos or something, and just listen to that. But I think I have to start just practicing and just focusing on practice and specific techniques that I just like don't do anymore. So, and netplay's not good for me.
On work days, I need to just play like CRT, like after I get home, just for like half an hour or something.
Yeah.
And then after that, like spend my days off, like today, just net playing.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely missing out on that essential tech. Like netplay can just be whatever. You can have it be as serious or not serious as you want, but I think that the tech behind it really does need to be like focused practice, and I think I've lost that for like the last couple months. So I'm keen to get back on.
Yeah, I think netplay is good when you're doing your focus practice and your tech skill. You bring it into netplay and you use netplay as a way of practicing that in game and like testing situations or testing things out. Yeah. But when you're like just net playing and you're just autopiloting, you just get too angry.
Dude, I can
for one reason or another.
Oh, it kills me.
But yeah.
I mean, it's good though. It's still good. You just have to
the ability to play.
You have to change your mindset.
Shut the fuck up, Logan. All right.
So netplay is so much better when you go into voice with people. Then you don't get angry.
Maybe not as angry. I'll still get angry at people.
But it's kind of awkward because generally it's people you don't know. So it's like, hey, I don't know you, dude.
Dude, I miss people from Queensland. I really do. People that like I used to play heaps with and just hang out with at events, go grab ice cream with, play doubles, and just like muck around in like friendlies. You just like play Jigglypuff and Marth. I'm like, I don't have a good Marth or Jigglypuff, but it's just super fun just to muck around with people.
Well, even like our netplay session today, we swapped characters, and I was playing Fox, and you were playing Jigglypuff.
That was pretty good.
That was hella fun.
That was pretty good. So like stuff like that, I really do miss doing, because like the events in Sydney, like I've said, they're good players there, but the events themselves, they're not really set up to be able to allow for people just to muck around during the tournament. You're there, you play the tournament. There's like a certain amount of time between matches, and you play your matches. Only when you get to like 5 o'clock that day is when you can really start mucking around. But so that's what I do really miss that about the Queensland events, is that like you can just like, even when the bracket's on, if you're waiting on a match and someone else is waiting on a match, you just sit down at an empty CRT and you guys just muck around for a bit, hand warm, play some games, have a little chat. You get together and
Queensland
watch other people play. I was like,
Queensland's the homie state, I reckon.
We've
got the homiest tournaments where everyone's just chill.
The homiest.
Yeah, we do. Everyone's just chill and happy to be there and be friends. And, you know, we've got some good characters in our scene. Like, I love... Quib is such a value to
Quib
events.
is so good.
That dude is hilarious.
He's so
I love it.
He's been harassing me to go to his house for the last like 3 weeks. Every weekend he's hitting up a bunch of smashers and trying to guilt trip them.
Dude, that's it.
Yeah,
so
I was
good.
like, he hit me up, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't make it, but next time give me some notice, and I can. And so he hits me up like on the day. He's like, oh, just so you know, people are coming around in like an hour. I'm like, it's an hour. It's like an hour and a half drive for me to get there. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's definitely not enough notice.
Give me lots of notice. 20 minutes.
He's funny as fuck, though. I love it.
Dude, Quib is hilarious. Oh, especially on commentary. Like, I remember like one of his first times coming to Melee events, he like jumped on the commentary, and he just had no idea. He was just like chatting, just chilling, making jokes. It was like, it was super fun. Like, he had no idea what he was talking about, but it was lovely. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Just gonna see how the tournament tonight is going.
Ooh.
So
there is an event happening tonight. Down Smash Brisbane.
Yeah,
I
shit.
had a follow-up.
Only 12 entrants.
Oh no, Queensland's dying.
What are you doing, Maca?
Yeah,
Queensland's
dude,
dying.
attendance is going down. I am
Because
starting
Summit
to
was so
consider
good.
that.
But you guys got some new players. Like Scotty P's come back, I heard. The Sheik. And there's some other players knocking around.
Yeah, like,
But,
so Oro and Mastella are the 2 top players there tonight.
oh wow. At the paid event.
And then after that, it's Bad. Then it steps down to Bad and Marv. So
who's better out of Bad and Marv now? Just curious.
I imagine Marv would probably.
Marv 2-1
win.
Bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Marv's also been net playing a bunch.
Yeah, Marv has been on the grind. Apparently he went away for a little bit, and I played him like a couple of days after he came back, and he was like a bit rusty. You could just tell, but he was playing some really good games when I was up there last. But yeah. Actually, one thing I have been considering is that when there's a big event like Sunday or something, I might just like fly up and spend some time with family, and then also come to a Melee event on a day. So if you're keen to run like big events like that, then I may just come along and hang out with some homies again. Cause
Yeah, well, Sunday's a one-off, so
okay.
we'll see how it goes. It's not a monthly or anything like that.
a regional.
It may be a quarterly or something like that, but I don't know. It's we've got to wait and see how it goes, and whether the scene can support a weekend event at the moment, given that everyone's just on netplay, getting angry as fuck. Like,
netplay is the worst.
not actually
So good.
not actually coming to anything.
Life.
That's such a good song.
So,
that was in like some
it
video I saw
is.
recently. I'm like, oh, it's just so perfect. Alright, well,
Yeah, it's a hard time for TOs to work, make events good.
No, but I appreciate all the work that TOs do. Like I was chatting to MC about like different ways that we could look at increasing the number of setups and stuff like that. But he's the only one that brings any.
Like 2 events and immediately just like,
dude, I want it to be like Queensland.
I think what we could do better though, like sick work, man. It could feel a lot better.
Queensland
so I'm
events.
Thinking,
I have
we do
expectations.
Where I'm from.
I have
Yeah,
a level.
Just like,
I have a level that
bring
Maca
more
has
setups.
put on me. Maca's like, Maca's
more
up here.
setups.
And then like every other event is down here. Maca's is like, I don't think you understand. A Maca event is something special. And then like every other event is just down here.
I think a Maca event is like a normal event with like a bunch of setups and just Maca going, "Whoa, hey guys, how's it going?" And everyone's
It's
like,
so true though. It's like
sick
Maca.
event.
Oh, great event.
Spectacular.
Maca. It's there's something different. It's probably Maca's screen.
And then every now and then I get really angry at people for no reason.
Angry Maca is a sight to behold. I do remember. I think we've talked about this on the show before. But
I often like
that one time
I get
it
my
stuck
boss
in my head. It's just,
I get my bossy voice on sometimes, and then I have to apologize to people. Like, I'm sorry.
Get
that
off
I
your
was
setups.
cranky at you.
Stop playing friendlies, guys. Oh, the worst.
Stop playing amateurs. Play doubles. Come on, come on, people.
What are you doing?
And they're like, yeah.
Getting
Cool.
that whip out. I reckon we're wrapping up. I reckon this is it. But guys, thank you for sparing the time. I apologize that I haven't had all the time in the world to be able to record this. I apologize to the viewers. I apologize to both of you. But we did it. We're on to it. Hopefully, we'll make this a more common thing. And we'll get back into the swing of things because it is nice to catch up with you guys and hopefully entertaining as well.
It is.
But if you do want to have any information about events happening in Queensland, there are links below. So that's the Facebook group that we use. There's a stream that we stream on every Thursday, I believe. So the casuals and the paid events. So Thursday nights at 7:30, and we've also got a Discord for all of Queensland Melee. Just as a link down below there as well. But thank you for tuning in.
Have you actually put these links in before? I don't think you have.
I have, yeah. No, they're there. Oh, in the
last video
description.
I looked at, there was
No, don't bother.
I don't think you
no,
have.
fuck it. Yeah, they can write it in. I don't care. They're there. I did the work to put them in there, and I'm done. That's it. No, I can't be bothered. But thank you for watching. I've been scared. We've had Maca and Thriles. This has been Corner Pressure. We'll see you next time. Have a lovely week, and we'll catch you.
Remember to sub to my Twitch channel, guys.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Actually,
Dude, my sub for you, like, mine automatically renewed.
Yeah.
For 6 months. 6 months. I was like, mother. Fuck.
Trial.
I like as soon as it came through, I was like, oh damn it, and then I cancelled it.
Put your throttle on
So at
in
the
the
end
chat.
of that, I'll still be like $20 off, like being able to redeem my sub money.
Yeah.
So get on it, please. I need like 5 more.
Everyone
and I'll
sub
feel
to
better.
Trials. It's worth it. It's All right,
But
we're
don't
done.
actually tune into my
I'm
streams.
cutting it. We're done.
It'll make me uncomfortable.
Thanks, guys. Have a
Bye.
good one. Bye.